Hey guys, how are you? Welcome again to another video, and today we're going to talk about how to create video content that can be repurposed and bring awareness to your brand. And if you want to see more videos like this of personal brand and content creation, all you're going to do is hit the subscribe button and you're going to see me here every Tuesday. So who am I? My name is Carina Belmonte. I'm a video producer and content creator, and every Tuesday I talk about personal branding and content creation tips for entrepreneurs, creators, and side hustlers that want to take their personal brand to the next level. And before we begin, I want to thank this amazing community. So let's begin. Okay guys, so as I was saying, I want to explain how can you create video content that can be repurposed and bring awareness to your brand. So first of all, I want to say that I don't believe that you need to urgently be on every single platform, but I do believe that you need to investigate and understand which are the ones and which are the best that are good for your brand. So after this, let me explain 4 steps that I believe that you need to understand with the repurposing of your video. So the first thing is create evergreen content, which means that it will still be valuable after 1 year, 2 years, or 3 years. It will interest and bring curiosity to your audience. That is evergreen content. Let's go to tip number 2. Tip number 2 is when you're making your long tail video, which can be 8 minutes, 16 minutes, 12 minutes, whichever you decide is the minutes of your video, make B-roll content, which is action contents of yourself writing in the computer, grabbing the phone, taking the camera. If you do recipes, if you're a chef, you creating the soup. I'm not a chef, so I don't know. So just giving you ideas. Do more actions also so you can enrich the content and it's more than you talking to the camera. Okay, that's B-roll, action shots. Let's go with tip number 3. Tip number 3 is behind the scenes shots, which is if you are a chef or if you are a video producer or if you do podcasts, film that you are setting up your office for that podcast call, that you call your person on Zoom, how you set up the mic, everything that is behind the scenes so you can make it happen and people see the process, not only the end result. Now let's go to tip number 4, which is the strategy. Okay, so you film your long tail video, which can be for YouTube or whichever platform that you decide. Let's do YouTube for now. So it's 16 minutes. How can you go from YouTube to Instagram? As this video, like right here, is gonna explain step by step how can you make that happen. So you grab that video from there for your 16 minutes, you reduce it to 1 minute, you can put it on Instagram feed. You, with your B-roll that you filmed, you can grab some shots and put that as a teaser of 15 seconds and put it on Instagram stories. You can also, from that behind scenes, you can also create another trailer, small trailer, and put it on your Instagram feed as well and do it for 1 minute. What you can also do is create a series in IGTV of 2 episodes and do B-roll and do also behind the scenes, mix it up and create that emotion that is gonna come up if they see your long tail video, which is in YouTube. And then the second series will be more content of what they will expect. And you create that enthusiasm to see the YouTube video. You see, you create that momentum from Instagram stories to your Instagram feed to your IGTV to your YouTube. You see the process? Then that is Instagram. And if you want to go to Twitter, you create, for example, a picture or a snap of that video, and you decide that I'm going to put it right here for Twitter, also for LinkedIn, and also you can do that for TikTok. What also I do believe you can do a 30-second trailer for Twitter. Right here, I'm gonna put the size, and you can do something cool and you can grab them from Twitter to YouTube and just take them over there. And it's just to create that enthusiasm, to create that momentum, to bring them to your final part. And after that, you can also, if you do a podcast, you can just grab that audio and create a podcast from the audio. That is our video, but it's just an idea that I wanted to give you. There's so many options that you can do. There's so many strategies that you can do with your content. The video can be diversified. That's what I wanted to mention about the B-roll and behind the scenes, because if you have these 2 things that you do, you can create even more content. after 6 months, you can grab the B-roll and put a picture in your Instagram, and put a picture in your Twitter, and put a picture in your LinkedIn, and you can diversify it. Remember, each audience is very different, so select the content, think about what you're going to say to your audience, and think that not everyone is the same audience. Of course, not everyone is the same target. That's what I wanted to say. So think about it. And I know it's a lot of work, but great things take work. And if you need help, you can always hire someone. For example, in my case, that's what I do for my clients. I diversify their content. I take them and I put them on Instagram, I put them on Twitter, and I just arrange their content. I curate it so they can be in different platforms. And it's just making it possible so people can find you and they can see you in different platforms. But as I said, you don't need to be in every single platform, but you do need to be in more than one, so people can find you and understand that you are trying to put that message out there. So this was what I wanted to explain to you guys. And as I said, it all depends on what you want, depends on your budget as well, if you want to hire someone else. And it's just about extending your message and bring awareness to your brand. So I hope you enjoyed this video. I put all the details here. I'm gonna put more details in the link below. And well, thank you so much for your time. I hope this content was of value. I don't want to extend myself so much. We're gonna be here for hours. But this was a little intro of what you can have if you repurpose your content. So thank you so much, and we'll see you next week. The question right now. A lot of people ask me, how can I organize myself to do this repurposing, how to make it, how to choose the platforms that are ideal for me. That's what I always say. You need to understand your brand. Start with that. Understand your brand, know what you want to say, and when it comes to the moment of repurposing your video, just do a long tail video, make it happen, and then you start deciding and cut it up. Also remember, do B-roll, do behind the scenes. That's really important. That really fills up everything that you need. Guys, thank you so much for joining me on this new video. It was wonderful to connect with all of you. I also have my free online guide right there below, which has personal branding tips, content creation tips, and editing tips, so you can start that personal brand right there and then. Also, I want to thank you so much, and I have these 2 videos which can complement what I just said. So keep going, keep thriving, keep making it happen. Bye. Thank you so much.